Hi everyone, welcome to this little mini video that I'm doing. Now, obviously I put out your reference choices for May onto Patreon, and you had the choice of carrying on with the eye tutorials. There was the dog tutorial or the horse tutorial. Obviously I will be carrying on with the eye tutorials in the background anyway, but your choice for this month is actually the horse. So then I gave you another choice to make, which was which of these three reference images did you prefer and why? Now, I've read through all of your comments and feedback as to what you prefer and why. And some of you, like Harry there says, you know, you'd like to know why I would make my final choice. And my favourites were left to right, with left being my favourite choice and right being my least favourite, even though I liked all three of them. Now, the one on the right, the two on the right, really, yes, the colours are really obvious. The chestnuts, the ochres, the browns, everything is there, especially the one on the right. Precision details with the veining, the headgear, lots of character on the middle one. The one on the right, I didn't feel there was much character. It was just, yeah, it's a horse with about to perform, you know, with its headgear on, but I wasn't getting any character from it. So after reading all of your comments, I've gone back to thinking, let's approach this like this is a commission. You get sent, we're going to go with reference A on the left. You get sent this photo by the owner. You get a character description of the horse that, you know, he's a beautiful horse, he's really nosy, likes to know what's going on, and that's what you can see in this photo. There's something going on out of camera shot, really is interested in it. Ears are perked up, beautiful profile picture. And some of you are saying, you know, obviously you couldn't see the colours, or could I make the colours of the horse more like the colours in the others? If you think about the colours in the two on the right, B and C, you've already tackled these quite a lot, especially with Mocha Pup, even with the donkey. There's lots of those ochres and chestnuts going through it. I see very similar colours in the two. So the one on the left and the one on the right, I see very similar. They're just in reverse. In the one on the left, there's lots more indigo, but there's still the chestnuts and the ochres going down through there. So let's pretend, like I say, this has been sent to you by this photo on the left has been sent to you by your clients, and that's the one they want you to draw. You can't go away unless you say, no, I'm not drawing it. You need to approach it. So with this being a tutorial, and I'm hoping to teach you something, rather than us going for that easy option, as you, on the which I see it as on the left and the middle and then on the right, let's go for that one on the left, and I will teach you how to see those colours, how to bring them out, how to portray them. And that will be something that I can put into a tutorial that you can hopefully learn from, rather than us going down the easier route of what you can already see here. Okay, so with that in mind, what we'll do first of all is pop up our original reference photo. So this is our original photo here, our high-res image. And you can see in this photo, yep, you've got the pose, but the colours are all washed out. So what we are going to do is look at bumping those colours up in the contrast. So first of all, and here again, I'm using the Be Funky photo editor, which is free. I have got the plus, I have upgraded mine, but you can do everything I'm going to show you here with the free app. So first of all, we're going to do our crop. So let's crop in here. And I'm already thinking when I do this, I'm going to be adding in a lovely soft tonal background. So it's going to be quite mottled, and I'm thinking it's going to be sort of a couple of blues and silver greys in there, really just soft, almost soft cloudy texture, just to give then, because the texture of the horse is quite sharp and non-fluffy, so that'll project it forward as well. And also at the moment I'm undecided as to whether I don't think I'm going to work on brown paper. I do have some blue pastel mats, but I'm thinking at the moment, just looking at the pictures, I'm probably going to go for the mid grey, which is quite a warm grey. So anyway, let's finish cropping in. There's our crop. Now if I zoom in here at the moment, the colours are quite washed out. Okay, so let's take it back down. First thing I'm going to do is go into exposure. We're going to take the brightness down. So let's take the brightness down. Instantly you can see those shadows starting to form. Beautiful. So I'm going to just click yes and save that where it is for now. Next thing I want to do is fill light. So I'm going to play with this. So it's filling in a little bit light. It's about 16% there. Now I'm going to go back into the exposure. Brightness down again a little bit more. Then I'm going to tweak up the contrast. I don't usually use the contrast button very much. I'm taking it up to about 8. Then I'm going to lift the highlights to 8 and then drop the shadows down a tiny bit more to -8. Okay, so you can see there already from our original photo how much we've already boosted that contrast. Now I'm going to go in. You can hit the beautify button. The beautify button does all of that, but I find it just, I'd rather control it myself. Sometimes it just adds too much light. So what I'm going to do now is go into the colour, and now we're going to up the saturation. So let's pull the saturation right up to about 50, I'm guessing. So if I take it back down to 0, and then we take it all the way up. In fact, let's take it up to about 60. And you should see all of the colours start to come through. So you've got the chestnuts, the indigos, all the beautiful colouring coming through. So I'll apply that. And I'm quite happy with that for now, to be honest. So if I zoom in again, so here we can see all of our lovely indigos and our chestnuts, all of the warm greys, all of the cool greys as well. So it'll be a good chance for me to show you the difference between the warm and the cool, where to use them, how to mix and blend. And I think that is going to make a beautiful reference image. So let's get it saved. Let's put a meg, which is the size I want it for you. So if I go final horse reference, I'm going to save this as a JPEG. Let's save as. Put it into the horse reference. Let's save it into there. Now what I'm going to do next is, just so you can see, I'll flick this over to the collage maker. They've updated this recently, and they've changed how the Be Funky works. So I'm not actually 100% au fait with all of the settings. So I'm just going to upload both of these images first of all. And then what we can do is pop them side by side. Let's see, let's choose this one. Pop them in here. I think that's gone a little bit off screen for you to be able to see. Let me just drop this down. There, you should be able to see that in shot now. So you can see here, this is our original picture. And this is how much we've boosted it on the right hand side. There we go. I don't think you're getting all of that picture in shot, are you? Let me just try a different grid. Let's go for that one. There we go. Now you can see. So this is our original image up the top, which is quite faded, reflected, washed out. And this is our one that we're going to work with at the bottom. And you can see all the colours and lights and darks, everything's enhanced. You can push it further if you want. It's personal choice, and obviously depends on your own screen at home, how it depicts what you can see. But that is just to show you how you can initially get those hues and contrasts and values really bumped up, ready to go. So the next thing I will be doing is getting this image, this line drawing, transferred over onto my pastel mat, and then we will look at colour blocking our underlayers down. Okay, so hopefully that helps, and hopefully that explains to you why I've gone with this image. And I look forward to hopefully teaching you something and you guys learning and enjoying it as we go along. Okay, so thank you for watching this little intro to our next tutorial.